No, I'm a normal person. I'm always eating Cheetos and beer for breakfast. Like he's just guessing.
I really want to do like a proper, like DC sanctioned Badman comedy movie. That is my dream. I would love to do that so much.
Eat leatherfish, eat leatherfish. I trained in the mountains. You can't beat a guy who didn't have to worry about student loans and could train all day.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of DCU Daily. We are back today, and as promised on yesterday's show, if you guys watched that live, we are here to talk about Pete Holmes. Yes, sir. Pete Holmes, the man and the myth, the legend behind Badman. He now wants his own official live DC sanctioned movie from the world of Badman. And he wants to do all the sketches, all his favorite moments from, you know, whether it's The Dark Knight. He wants to see if he can try his hand at the new Batman material that has come up over the last 10 or so years. So we're gonna get into all of that and so much more. John, how are you doing today? And are you excited about the idea of a Batman movie?
I want Pete Holmes to be the actual Batman in the DCU. I think that would be absolutely fucking amazing. Like that would be absolutely excellent. But yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. And what he said specifically about it, I think it would be a really fun time. As you said, it would be like kind of like the vibe of the Lego Batman movie, and Lego Batman movie is like really good. And like him just like him talking about it. Just like
This is a quote from him officially. Yeah, like he said, I think it would have to be one of those stupid movies like MacGruber. It wouldn't really be about the plot. Like it would be an excuse to do every possible Batman joke and moment from the new ones and from all the old ones. It just, I mean, the picture right there, it's just fantastic. Like I pulled up the video.
Bruce Wayne? No, I'm not. I'm not Bruce Wayne. What are you talking about? Like
it's hilarious. He's got his eye makeup on. Before Robert Pattinson was putting his eye makeup on and we were able to see it, you know, Badman was putting his eye makeup on and with a tuxedo and we could see it. They're like, wait, I could totally tell you're Batman. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm not Batman. No, but I assume he's like really handsome and really like, good at his job and like, protects the city. Yeah, where he trained in the mountains. Alfred, please help me. I have this log on my body. I need help. I'm Batman. I fight crime in a rubber suit. It really seals in the flavor.
Flavor? That's the best part. It just seals in the flavor. Like I'd never seen somebody put it like that, and I'm just like, this is.
But it's like he didn't. But
great.
Like Badman fights in a rubber suit. Batman doesn't fight in a rubber suit. But
yeah,
it's like it's in an order that might surprise you. Ah, dude, stop.
In order to surprise you.
But we totally had sex. It was all a ploy. It was all a ploy. If that was a cruel ploy, sign me up for another.
Dude, I have a question for you. If this movie happens, what is it gonna be about? Like, what does it even look like?
I have no idea. Like, I think it would be really funny if, like, I don't know, like, it's just like it would have to like be like just he's Batman and then like he has to fight all these villains and then just jokes along the way. That's how he wants to do it. I think a way that you could make it really funny is like if it's post Dark Knight Rises and like it's like a sequel, quote unquote, like not really, and he's like Bruce Wayne, but like he like can't function as like because he's dead and like Bruce Wayne's dead and everyone and they all think Batman's dead and all that. So he like tries to function as like Bruce Wayne, but like can't. So he just becomes Batman again, and then like the jokes ensue, like that. I just think that would be really, but it wouldn't make any fucking sense. But like that's not the point. So I just think it would be really really funny. Just be like him being like, I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love being Bruce. I mean, Wayne Bruceman. Yeah, Wayne Bruceman. I'm not Bruce Wayne. I'm Wayne Bruceman. And but like I miss being Batman. I like punching clowns in the face. Like, I don't know, just like the way I don't know, like to make that work. I think that would be really funny. That would be really, really funny. I just give him like I know it's like hard for him to like be in the suit, like they have to film for like
I would just love it. Yeah.
hours. I want to see more Batcanned, all right, Pete. I want to see more Batcanned. It's great. It's so funny. It was a great, you know, great return to form because he combined like X-Men and which was him as like Professor X, like firing the X-Men and like Badman, but like combined. And I'm like, oh, that's just great. So I would love to see, like, it's been like 9 months since like the last like bat canned related video he's done, but like give
Dude,
us more, man. Give us
he
more.
I think in this whole thing they teased, like he was asked like, hey, are you doing any more of these? And it was like, we wrote some new stuff based on like what's going on in the Batman universe now, the Batman epic crime saga, as it were. And he's like, I don't know if we're ever gonna shoot it, really, if I'm being honest, but yeah, he would love to, like, and that's where the
Yeah.
question came up, like so would you want to do something else? Would you want to do a movie? And he was like, no, the only way I want to do it is if it was like officially like sanctioned by DC, like if James Gunn wants to get into it. I don't know if he name dropped James Gunn specifically.
I don't think
but
he
definitely
did, but he did talk
Yeah.
about like I'd love to do it in animated form, so it's just like I
Yeah.
don't have to like put on the suit filming for
Oh, he
so
did say
long.
that. Yes, because
So
it's
like
like
I
in
would like
14
to see
hours
that.
of shooting.
That would be
yeah.
better than Give me more Badman as animated form rather than fucking Cape Crusader. Like I'll fucking take that. So, I think that would be so much fun. Whether it's animated form or live action. I just think like when it comes to like Pete Holmes in the Batman suit, he just looks naturally so funny. Like his eyes like don't match like Batman, and it just looks like, and his face like just doesn't
It's
match.
perfect.
Like
Yeah.
that's what makes it funnier.
Yeah.
So like I would love to see him, but like if they can't make it work because of like obvious reasons, then I would say animated form. But like, oh my god, that would just be so funny. That
Yeah.
would just be like the best, and I would hope that we get that because we need more Badman in our lives. We need more Pete Holmes just being a total troll in regards to Batman. I don't know. It's just like it was something so simple. Like, I mean, this was back like during the days of like college humor, and it was back during like the idea of like doing like a Batman parody wasn't necessarily like totally out there. Cause I mean, I remember when the Dark Knight trailer came out, like that was like a fad at the time of like 2007, 2008, where people were like parodying the Dark Knight trailer, whether it was like in Lego form or like in a sketch. It was just like that was the thing to do. And I remember seeing so many parodies of that. And it was like genuinely really funny. Like a lot of them are really great. And so I think that bringing that aspect back and bringing it to like in a movie form might bring back like an old sort of like time, like a nostalgic time for like the mid to late 2000s when it wasn't like where it was a bad time, but like at a different time where it was like
It's a good
I mean
point.
the fucking
It's
recession of 2008, like
dude.
there was that,
Yeah.
but like it still like brings back like like early YouTube where like there were no rules. Welcome to a world without rules. Ha, boom, perfect.
I mean, it's also,
Um,
what's great, because like we
yeah,
don't consider ourselves old necessarily,
no,
but like those movies, because we have seen two, and possibly we're working our way up to a third iteration of Batman, that is different, and and has moved beyond the Christian Bale Batman, which is really what Pete Holmes' Badman was based on, was the Christian Bale Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. And we're now going to be almost three Batmans removed from that iteration. So there's a certain nostalgia that comes from it, and I think it would be fantastic to see that, like, sort of like, and he's gonna poke holes, and not just that, but probably like the Michael Keaton Batman, the Robert Pattinson, the Ben Affleck. But he's like, I want to get into all of it, the old ones, the new ones. It would be fantastic. And Pete Holmes is one of those people where he's become so beloved as like the definitive Batman parody in the years since, and now enough time has passed that even people who were staunch defenders of no, the Dark Knight, respect it. Like, and I used to be one of those people. I think we're now at a point where you can enjoy the parody,
Yeah.
and look back fondly at what came before, while not feeling like so defensive about it.
I think like because I remember him like also talking about like how they had another iteration where it's like them, where it was Badman in the Batman, where where
Yeah.
it was like Catwoman was like, where in the actual movie where she was like, oh, you don't know what the struggle is. Clearly, whoever you are, you're fucking rich. And then, but like he made a sketch around that, and he's like, and he was like, no, I'm not rich. I mean, I'm with the low income, and I can't do the voice anymore. My fucking voice is shot already. I can't, I have a good, like, I eat oranges and beer, like, and it's just like he's like trying like to like be like relatable, but he just isn't, and it's just like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
just
because I
great.
mean,
Yeah.
I feel because, but he also said like, oh, it wouldn't make sense because I'm in the Batman universe, and it doesn't make sense that I'm Badman, which is a parody of the Nolan trilogy, in the
Mhm.
Batman. But like at the same time, he also did a sketch with. But the thing is, he also did a sketch with, Superman. Back when Batman versus Superman was like announced, and that was before they announced Ben Affleck as Batman. So people assumed that, oh, it would take place in the Nolan trilogy, maybe. And and then you also have like Badman in like the Justice League DCEU universe. So I don't think that that's like totally out there of like having, of having it take place in different universe. So I would love to see that too. I would love to see, Badman in the Batman. I think that would be
It would
that
be
would be so much
it'd be
fun.
so fun. Like, you know
I
what?
swear,
We have
I'm not rich. What? Ew, eat the rich. What are you talking about?
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Yeah, imagine him actually. I am actually wearing hockey pads. It's. It's just like, it's like a, if you know kind of a joke. Like, it's just like Robert Pattinson doesn't get it
I
whatsoever.
wear hockey pads.
I wear
What are
hockey
you
pads.
talking about?
You are Kurt Cobain.
Or and then like Catwoman's like, you're not wearing hockey pads, and it's just like, I love Kurt Cobain. I love his his song. Yeah, well, what's yeah, heart. That great Nirvana song. Fuck, what is it? What's the name of it? Shit.
Something in the way.
He's like, it's that's that, and then he just like names like a totally like different band, like, oh yeah, that Nirvana song, Man in the Box. And she's like, that's Alice in Chains. And she's like, yeah, I meant no, I totally meant what's that other one? Black Hole Sun. Yeah, that's my favorite Nirvana song. It's like, no, that's Soundgarden. It's just like,
not even close. He's not even close. Yeah, I just love it. It's great. It's just so good. I'm like,
I need to be Fat Man. I need to start
Fat Man on Batman. I think that's already. I think Kevin has already got
that was Kevin
that
Smith's
corner.
podcast, but like he's Bad Man, I'm Fat Man, but I'm like doing the same thing. We gotta make a sketch out of this, guys. We gotta do this.
We should totally do this. This is a good idea. We let us know in the comments. We should definitely we can make it happen. We can definitely make that happen.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, like it gets the brain going. I will say though, you know, we have the Elseworlds brand and label. Like, why not? Let's just do it. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason we can't make it happen. James Gunn, come on. He actually said it. Like, if James Gunn is listening somewhere, I was like, yeah, please. And I would love it. I would love to see this become like an official Batman parody, but that has a DC Studios signature on it. But yeah, one of you guys left us a comment a while ago that I wanted to pull out. BlackRock 316 from DCU Daily 166. It's been a while, and we were talking about, like, you know, we were ready for John specifically wanted, you know, a more campy Batman. And so BlackRock was saying audiences are ready for Batman to be more fantastical. We already got the Nolan Batman films. Time to move on. I don't want a huge jacked up Batman because once you do the stunt work, I think we were talking about the huge I just almost said huge Jackman. No, we were talking about Hugh Jackman's
Huge
Wolverine
Jackman.
and Alan Richardson wanting to be Batman. So BlackRock was like, I don't want a huge jacked up Batman, because once you do the stunt work, you need somebody lean to do the movements for Batman. Even in BVS, the stuntman for Batman is not big. True, but like, you don't need somebody like, I mean, Alan Richardson does a lot of his own stunts. So if he does end up being a Batman in the DCU, that could work. But also the idea that, you know, we're ready for a more fantastical Batman. I don't know if Pete Holmes' Batman would be more fantastical in the sense that, you know, he's more mystical or magical, but he certainly would be funny. And I feel like the best template is like the Lego Batman movie. Like, it did a perfect job of poking fun and also just, you know, at the same time telling an incredibly heartfelt story where I was like, God, like, how did they make this so good? And I feel like Batman would be exactly that. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna hopefully, you know, get to see more Batcan in the future, and then hopefully that leads into other things like maybe a Badman movie that's officially sanctioned by DC, because Pete Holmes is all in, and I hope James Gunn is in too. But speaking of James Gunn, John, we're not going to talk about this today, but get this, if you guys are watching this now, tomorrow, join us on the show, because tomorrow live on DCU Daily, we're going to be talking about Superman director James Gunn. He's being rumored to be writing his next DC Comics series for release next year. What could that possibly be? Are they just talking about Peacemaker season 2, or are they talking about something?
I think they're talking about
different?
an actual comic. I think they're talking about like it's an actual
comic book.
So
well, we're gonna
exciting.
get into that, and we're gonna talk about all of that on tomorrow's edition of DCU Daily. John, you're gonna be on with Angelina. You're gonna be reviewing Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. Speaking of Superman, that's a fantastic documentary. And then of course we're gonna talk about this. What are the rumors that James Gunn is actually now writing a comic book? Wouldn't that be fantastic? I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. But until next time, guys, on DCU Daily, as always, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when we are live with a new show, or if you have a new video going up, then hit the notification bell. John, it's been fantastic, as always. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have any theories for the new DCU, whether you want to see a Badman movie, or if you have ideas for what that Badman movie could be about, or if you happen to find that Nirvana song that John has been searching for this whole time, let us know in the comments below, and you know, we'll see you on the next episode. Until then, guys, it's been a fantastic week, and we're going to continue it tomorrow with another episode of DCU Daily.